What are your thoughts on people needing identification to watch porn?
Oh my God, bro! that question just came out of nowhere, man.
You know how I do.
Holy!
People right now, people are busy handing over their bank card details.
Wait, are people actually doing it?
Yeah, I hear it's
I think that's stopped because I don't want to talk about my personal life, but that thing has actually, believe it or not, but it's actually made me become a better person, bro. I feel like it's like putting the fence high. I don't want to climb the fence anymore. Before the fence, there was no fence. I was able to go over and get my ball, but now that the fence is here, I'm sorry, man. That question caught me off guard, man. I remember
people on social media.
Have you seen it now?
No. People on social media are talking about that some people need like. To get back in there, they need to put their email, their bank cards, or so many different things, the ID, a form of ID or something like that. But yeah, like, what are your thoughts on that topic just in general? Because obviously we know, like, just worldwide, how much obviously man, woman, let's be adults about it, man and woman, how much a lot of people around the world love watching porn. And then when this happened, a lot of people like around the world had a meltdown.
No, wait. First of all, I want to know, is it just a UK? All this time I thought they only did it in UK. Because that's why people be making memes about I'm leaving the country. Are you sure it's not only in England?
Bro, as far as I know, I see some people talking about it online. I might be wrong, but again, I've seen so many different people make videos on social media, and again, I don't know, some of these people have got different accents.
I don't think it's a worldwide thing, because this is a billion franchise. You need to understand. It's a billion, multi-billion dollar pounds or dollar business. So no, as far as I'm concerned, it was the UK government, the parliament, they voted. So it wasn't the whole. I don't think it's the whole. Bro, I think people might even come on prosecute if you try to put a ban on the worldwide. So no, it's in UK they're doing it safety because of kids. Because but again, bro, between me and you, it was too easy, man. And the thing about social media nowadays, bro, it's such a slippery slope. So let me paint a picture for you, A teenage boy, you open up your phone in the morning, you start off scrolling through TikTok, You might see a woman twerking or something, It heightens up your senses. You go on Instagram, you go scroll on Instagram, you see her, she's on Instagram, but then she's wearing a bikini. And bro, that heightens, before you know it, you see how slippery the slope is? It's slippery, and before you know it, boom, you're opening up another app, Pornhub, Hamster. It was so easy to get to. So you're right, it has been easy, but this age verification system where they come out with nowadays, I feel like it's actually gonna be overall. It's gonna be beneficial to everybody. Sometimes in the whole moment when something new comes up, people overreact. I can remember it started on the 25th. Yeah, is everything okay?
Yeah. Well.
It started on the 25th. On the 26th, they made a petition, to sign against it. And within one day, they got like 100,000 signature. Last time I checked, yesterday, right now it's got like 360 something signatures. So those are men. I don't know, maybe women out there, but I'm just speaking purely based on my gender. So those are like thousands of men out there must be roasting, thinking my life. So there was even a video on TikTok where some brother he found this guy from jail. Imagine brothers in jail. They're roasting as well. Remember jail? That was the only get out card. They might have Instagram or something, but me personally, I think it's a good thing for in general. It's a really, really good thing. And and I know it's gonna sound sad, me saying it, but if you still gonna go through that, put on your details to go, bro, for a 5 minute, 10 minutes, and then after we know that, I call it after
personal clarity.
That I don't want to say it, man. I don't think we should be talking about this kind of thing.
Bro, Dred, you overthink, bro.
It's actually good for the brain, right?
Bro.
It'll push these, but if you're addicted to doing that thing, hopefully with this being it, with them locking the gate, it should push you to get out of the house more. You get it? Yeah. Go out more. Look, man. I know nowadays, due to social media, a lot of us regular men were invisible to the everyday women. Simply because they get so much attention on social media, like guys in their DMs and whatnot. It is what it is. So a lot of men, bro, 80% of men will feel invisible. 95% of men nowadays, a lot of them are single. So hopefully this thing, because a lot of them like, you know what? Okay, she don't care about me. Let me go home nighttime. Let me blah blah blah. Let me have one.
Listen,
let me.
bro.
Gosh,
bro, if we're gonna be like adults, bro, because I know sometimes you overthink about certain things.
Conversation's too crazy.
But Dread, listen to what I'm saying to you, Dread. Bro, we grown people.
Off-camera topic.
Dread, listen to what I'm saying. Either if we're gonna talk about it on camera, off camera, this is reality team TV, yeah, bro. Let me remind you on a clear one, yeah, bro. Either like it or not, bro, women, man, people are watching porn. This is something that, bro. This is something that either talk about it on, like I said, on camera or here, bro. People are gonna watch porn tonight, tomorrow, whatever, bro. You know this thing, bro. It's not like something like whatever. Like even, bro. Let me even paint you a picture, yeah.
Come on.
No, Dread, listen to what I'm trying to say though. A lot of bro, porn has got to a certain point where it's like, if anything, I even feel like more women. This might be a bit controversial, but I feel like, yeah, more women, yeah, experiment with porn than men. Because look at the toys. Look at the toys that are out nowadays. Look how many different type of toys, yeah, sex toys that can do so many different things to women. Yeah. How many like, we don't see that with men. With men, you might get these weird dolls or some of the things that they make. But deep what I'm trying to say to you, Dread, bro, women experiment with porn more than men.
No way,
meaning,
bro.
Dread,
Come on.
Dread, you're a big man.
I know,
Dread,
but I'm thinking porn is a man. But
Dread,
again, I don't want to be sexist or something, but I feel like they're the ones, women chooses who gets laid, bro. That's why, do you get it? Is that weird of me saying? Women chooses who gets laid. Do you get that?
To a degree.
Yeah? We don't choose, cause remember, if you decide to do something with a woman against her will, bro, that's rape, right?
Yeah.
So technically speaking, they choose who gets laid, right? Why somebody chooses to get laid gonna go ahead and watch porn when you could just pick up your phone, call any person you want? Again, it's 2025, it could be a woman, it could be a man. So but as men, we have to go out there and hunt. Try to get our own. So women, the thing comes to them. So am I wrong me saying this? Is it childish of me thinking when it comes to porn, I'm always thinking it's a man addiction thing. It's men that are addicted to
I think for me,
because they get laid whenever they want. We get laid whenever they want. Does that make sense? That's why. But bro, you're opening my eyes to a lot.
When you look at Dread, when you look at the bigger picture, is we live in a different times, now, where it's like you got guys who, obviously rich guys who are popping on social media, fitness or rich, doing whatever money. So you're right, usually women are desired, but like I said, now you got men that are doing, well for themselves, a lot more men than ever. So there's guys who have got options, to either pick whatever woman they want or whatnot. But going back to this porn thing, Dread, I'm trying to make a clear point for even the people who are going to be watching. Deep what I just said, when you look at in terms of like toys, sex toys and whatever, women get more sex toys.
Sometimes porn can affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, bro. And financially as well. So to me, it could affect you in so many ways. But you're right, not everybody's the same. We're all different. It's like, let's go back to drinking alcohol, bro. Alcohol don't affect everybody the same, right? There's some people that when they drink, they can handle the drinks, right? AKA NAS. And there's some people like just have a little bit and then they'll be gone. They'll be what they only care about sleeping. Somebody like me, I'm a lightweight when it comes to you're right, bro. I'm not gonna turn around and say porn's bad for everybody. It just individually, everybody gets different. It affects everybody differently. So you're right. I'll never ever generalize something like that. Hence why stuff like stop smoking, stop drinking. It's good for the human being, but you can't generalize it because different effects have different effect for different people. Bro, there's a lot of people out there that hates weed, Oh, weed is this, weed is that. But there's a lot of people out there that be like, bro, nah, man. I rather go out, pick up an eighth than go pick up a bottle of alcohol. But alcohol is free. I mean, it's legal. Weed is not legal. So this world that we're living in, bro, it's so, everything is so messed up, man. That's what I think. But you're right, it might not do no harm to you, but there's another 18-year-old boy out there that it might do harm for him, bro. He might want to go out in the morning, get excited to go out with his boys, bro. He wakes up in the morning, puts on PC, before you know it, YouTube, watching women trying little clothes. After YouTube, boom, boom, Google, exam star, boom. He gets one, and before you know it, it drains him. That's what I think anyway, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even with this thing of people talking about, like what is, weed, like what you just said. Sometimes alcohol is free, cigarettes are free, but these things really kill. But then sometimes weed and certain things, like with that conversation, for me, it's just a quick one. It's like, focus on yourself. And you know this quote, this famous quote of too much of anything is not good for you anyway. So me, whenever I hear this kind of thing, I just always go back to saying to anyone who might be listening to these conversations, focus on your own. And even if you smoke, drink, if you watch porn or do whatever, just try to find a balance to enjoy yourself, watch your porn,
bro,
smoke.
come on.
No, Dread D, listen, this, bro, this is what I do for a living, and this is reality. Obviously some people might clock you sometimes, which is cool. You might think about certain things and maybe think, should I say it?
That's one of my problems, I overthink.
My thing is like, I hate to repeat myself, this is real life. Either if I'm going to say it or not, this is what's happening in the real life. Anyway, like I said, people are still doing these things. So I'm not telling people to go and fuck up their lives or whatever. I'm simply just telling people the reality is people are still going to be watching porn tonight, tomorrow, drinking, smoking, doing all of these things. I would just say to anyone, continue doing your thing. If that's your vice and, you know, you enjoy it, it helps you to calm down or do whatever, keep doing your thing. But just don't abuse it.
But ain't you worried about the outcome that it does to you, though?
No, but
like,
if you abuse...
in the long run, going forward, because right now, look, bro, all we have here in life is the present, yeah? Let's say you're wasting your present right now, your night, you go out, you feel invisible to the women. You don't even want to, you see a lovely woman that you like, you might approach her, hi, she ignores you, right? It messes up with you mentally. So you go home, you know what? Forget that I got corn. You get it?
Oh,
but without corn, again, I must say I'm corn. But without porn, it'll push you even harder. But you know what? She said, no, okay, that's all right. You never know. You keep trying, because if you don't succeed. Keep trying. If you don't shoot, you don't score. That's what I keep telling my son when it comes to football. So the same analogy I apply to life when it comes to these, whether we're young men or middle-aged men like us, or even elderly men. You know, porn is if you want to do that, you should do it. But me personally, I'll say, there's more to life than porn. And the government putting the age restriction onto it, personally, it's made me happier. Because it means hopefully that's going to motivate grown men. And again, I don't want to be stereotypical, grown men and women that like to indulge in those kind of things, to go out there in the world and be more open to connect to, you know, real life experience. Because to you, bro, okay, I know you say some people want to experience, no problem with it, but come on, the real thing is much better than watching porn, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but you're right. I've never been the one to judge people the way they live their lives. I accept everybody as they come. But when it comes to the age verification, me personally, I do think it's a good thing. But the only thing I think is bad about it is that's how we start, slowly but surely. Apparently they've done it to Spotify as well now. Did you hear about it?
I've never really fucked.
And that's
Spotify
a music
before.
website. So now even got to a point where not only is they're putting it on porn, they put it on Spotify as well. So again, that's two things I've had. So with the music one, I don't even listen to Spotify. I don't have Spotify. But when I heard that as well, I thought, whoa, bro, that's how it starts, bro. Slippery stuff. They test that one thing. Wait, let's see if we can get away with this. You give him an inch, they want the whole mile. So that's what I'm going to say when it comes to the government. You know, so I don't know, bro. There's so much going on in this world where this world is cooked. That's what I think, anyway.
So even before we move on to our last section, I want to take you back to one of the things that you said about some men might go out there, you know, try to chat up women and they get rejected. Like, let me
out there, man.
Dread, let me even once again, we're adults here, yeah? Let me quickly say this, yeah? Dread, do you remember that famous quote that Cat Williams said? Self-esteem is esteem of your fucking self.
Yeah.
Meaning, how the fuck could you allow another person to fuck up your self-esteem? Obviously, people know here, if we got adults here who are going to be watching this with common sense, or anyone here with common sense, they're going to understand what I mean. Bro, if you go out there, yeah, and now, obviously I don't want to say too much about my own personal life, innit, the way I did, obviously, you know. Bro, my mentality is, if you work on yourself, yeah, and you love yourself, and the key word here is, if you're not fucking insecure, yeah, you would understand that if any woman, any girl rejects you, it's nothing to do with you. It's nothing to do with you. It's just not, you're just not her cup of tea or his cup of tea. Deep what I just said, like, if any woman, you try to chat up any girl or any man or whatever, and they're not on you or whatever, bro, don't take that rejection personal. That's nothing to do with you. There's, like, I'm going to leave this for now, yeah? There's this famous quote again, plenty of other fishes in the sea. Look at how big the world is, how many women in this world, yeah?
I know.
How the fuck are you gonna go out somewhere and just because some random woman who, okay, cool, she might be beautiful, have some big tits or like a big ass. Like you might go Carnival, all of these places. I'm just giving people some, not even game. This is just the reality. Why would you care? Why would that even affect your day if somebody rejects you? Bro, look how many girls everywhere we go, women, like vice versa. So that's the way I look at shit anyway. So going back to, even I just wanted to quickly just go back to the conclusion of, you know, like, of porn. So you said that you definitely think the people made the right decision to put the age.
Yeah. Again, it's a double-edged sword to me. It was a good thing to deter a lot of these people, like indoor people. Hopefully, it will motivate them to go out more, to, you know, to socialize more. But bro, you know what you just said? I'm going to go back to the word self-esteem you just said, yeah? It's a good thing. Yeah, don't worry about what the rest of the world thinks. But you know what that did to me? It messed me up big time, bro. This is 2011, bro. I go on the bus to come back home in the 41, yeah? Remember, I walked from Wood Green all the way to Turnpike. So I go off on top of Wood Green Cinema, and I'm going from shop to shop, shop to shop. At this point, I didn't even care. Restaurant. If I don't even like gambling, you know, this William Hill shop. I'm going in there, and there's a place, even a library. I don't even want to. Who wants to work in a library? You know, chef. So many people rejected me. They turned me down so many times, bro. When I go on the 41 coming back to Tottenham, you know what I was asking myself? Is it because I'm black? Is it because I'm short? Is it because I'm wearing this? Because I'm wearing that? Yeah, it self-died me. So I know that word, Cat Williams says self-esteem. It's all good when it's said and done, but bro, when you live in a world where people are rejecting you, it does something to you personally, man. It gets you to self-doubt to make you that way. Am I ugly? Have I got something wrong with me? So that's the best example I can really give you when it comes to women. You're right. If women turns you down, you're not her cup of tea, yeah? Move on. Bro, when I went to the 50 Cent concert, yeah? I saw so much beautiful women, bro. It was like being in the garden, yeah? And it's surrounded by nothing but fruits all over the place, bro. I saw women from all kinds of background, all kinds of shape, height. You're right, chef. There's so much beautiful women in this world. But when you're living in Tottenham, you're not gonna bump into. You're right. There might be 3 billion women in this world. You're not gonna meet them unless.
But that's why people say travel the world. Go around you. But that's why people say travel. That's why people say travel. If you,
a regular man's not traveling, bro. A regular man's not doing what our older brother doing with the YouTube going all over. Not a lot of people can do that, you know. That takes courage. You got passport bros. They're the one that get enough and then go to Colombia and get themselves a sexy. They exist. You're right. But listen, not everybody's gonna do it, bro.
Dread. Sometimes I think. Listen to what you said. A regular guy. What does this have to do with? You don't need to be a millionaire. It's about a mentality, Dread. Listen to what I'm saying, as my brother. Yeah, it's about a mentality, Dread. Yeah, if you got a passport, yeah, and obviously if you got like a job or if you got some type of income, yeah, some of these things is all perspective. Think about it, yeah. If you got how many average people that you call out your average guy? How many average people that work a 9 to 5 or even people that even might be on job seekers but they've got a different perspective? How many people do you know that still find a way to save money and travel to some of these cheap places? So going back to what you're saying, sometimes it's a person's mentality, yeah? Some people stay, obviously maybe because they don't have passports or whatever, but I'm saying if you've got a passport and you've got a certain income, yeah, and you're a so-called regular guy, it's up to you to be like, you know what, regardless of whatever, let me try to save up a little money and go travel, even somewhere like fucking Europe, Sweden, or whatever. Travel to see different people and different women and different places and whatnot. I just wanted to quickly, before we go to the last part there, I want to take you back to what you said something interesting about that period when you went to Wood Green and you was handing over CVs.
Bro, it brought me.
Try listen to this one though, yeah?
It brought me
I've got a question for you.
And I thought to myself, I asked before, I'm proud to be black, bro. But when you enter like 20 consecutive shops and they're all owned by Asian people, yeah? No, we're not hiring. Bro, it makes you realize, like, yo, racism is real. They might not say it in your face, but you're not systemic racism. Bro, this thing out there, it exists, bro. Because I had so much questions getting on the bus coming back. Thinking to myself, was it the woman, because
earlier you said, you was handing in CVs, even in some shops you'd even want to work in, like libraries and that. Dread, let me give you something to think about here. If you was applying, if you was handing in CVs in like libraries and some of these shops that realistically you'd even want to work in anyway. Like deep down, look what I'm trying to say. Why would you even care about what would you even care about the rejection then? Because you said obviously a lot of them rejected you.
I wanted to be,
but it's like some of
man.
them you didn't even want to work there anyway.
Yes. I wanted a job. So you see these men, yeah, all us men that get rejected like 20 times in a row, bro, yeah? It hurts you, man, because at the end of the day, you just want that gratification from the opposite gender, bro.
Yeah.
Chef, you know what? When one woman says yes to you know what that does to you? It makes you feel. Women can make your day, and women can f up your day, but that's what I'm gonna say. If again, you're right. We say if you allow it, but based on my experience, if 10 women say no to you and 1 woman says yes, bro, it'll feel like 10 women said yes to you. If 10 women all them say no, you feel like, man, what's wrong with me? You go home, you look at yourself in the mirror. You're like, is it the clothes that I'm wearing? Is it my height? Is it my appearance? It should be self-esteem. But everything we do, I don't care if you're a heterosexual male. To a certain point, a lot of things we do. Come on, Chef. Between me and you, you're gonna lie to me that we're not doing it for the. You must say, nah, we don't. But the majority of the things we do, we're doing it to try.
For the women.
Yeah, not everything, but the majority.
Of course, vice versa.
And that's what and a lot of men, that's what we want. Just
for me,
companionship, somebody to make you feel.
Yeah, it's normal. We're born to get with the opposite sex and build and do all of that. What I want to say, my last thing for this one is, for me, what helped me. You see, like in terms of like the way I look at rejection, like I said earlier, like. Sales, yeah. I had a short period when I was doing sales in a city, yeah. And one thing that sales showed me is, once again, when somebody rejects you, it's not personal.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, obviously, for a long time, again, obviously getting rejected in different ways or whatever. But when I done sales for a short period of time, like obviously when I was getting taught how to sell and all of the tricks, everything just everything sunk in about rejection. Literally that aspect of like, bro. It's not about you. Whoever person who you might approach, either you want to get with them or get their number or try to sell them something, if they say no to you, like I said, for me anyway, like that's why I'm like this. That's why I apply it more than ever, like in every aspect of life now. Like I said, me, if I'm moving to a gal or a woman, like I said earlier, that's why I don't care, because if you're gonna reject me, sometimes you might not even say nothing. Some women might not say no. Sometimes you might approach a woman trying to smile or laugh, trying to just have a little joke, and they smile, look at you with a weird face, and that. But then this is the difference. To me, I'll just look at her and I smile and I'll be like, oh, fair enough, move on, cool, okay, cool. You don't want to talk, oh, fair enough, good for you. And for another man, that might fuck up like you said, their confidence. Like, wow, is anything wrong? But realistically, that, bro, you never know her. Chances are, chances are, like, imagine her as well. Within like a good few minutes, whatever. But she's never gonna even remember you.
Yeah.
But imagine that lingering in your head the whole day, fucking up your whole day, thinking, rah, she didn't. Bro, chances are, unless she was annoying her or whatever, and she got into her phone, or later on she was telling her friend, I met this weird guy. Bro, a lot of these people, 9 times out of 10, they'll get back on their phones. A lot of these girls, after they'll get back on their phone. Chances are they will never even remember you. So, but yeah, that's my outlook in terms of when it comes to rejection and moving to gal, vice versa, and all of that shit.
But then these are the same people that will turn around